Alrighty. To move this. Hello once again, Wally here, and today we are back with another stream. Oh my gosh, looks like my dog's already being absurd. But yeah, we're back with another stream today. I just finished the last volume of Red versus Blue. We're going to be talking about it today, so there will be spoilers. But yeah, I'm still kind of just processing it. It's still fresh. I kind of basically I wasn't even planning on streaming today, but I just needed to be able to talk. Unfortunately, ooh, 1 second. Let me clear my throat. My apologies. I don't know. Ooh, I've had a terrible allergy season. But unfortunately, I don't really know anyone personally that has actually seen Red versus Blue all the way through and is able to watch the newest volume and talk about it, unfortunately. So I figured I'd set up a live stream, get some animating done, and just kind of talk about it. I don't know. It was, oh my God, it was so good. At first, the beginning animation at the RetroCon was a little like, I was like, I don't know. Okay, all right, let's see how this goes. And then like the first little bit with like Sarge and Simmons and Griff was like, okay, I guess. I feel like Griff is a little like off, but like it's working. But like honestly, like as soon as Church showed up, it just kept getting better and better. It was so good. And then like when the actual first fight like animation starts, when like Griff and Simmons are staring at the meta suit and can't figure out that it's actually the meta. Oh my gosh. And then Gamma running Tucker through like 10 years of simulations in a second. Like, I don't know. It was just, there was so much that happened. It was just like rapid fire, and they fit it in like an hour and 25 minutes. And it was, oh my God, it was amazing. Like, everything I could have wanted in a final volume of Red versus Blue. Not only an amazing wrap up to that show, but an amazing wrap up to the company. It's just, I don't know. It's just crazy to think about. The scene where they started telling the stories to the memory unit was so powerful, and already coming off of, spoiler alert, big spoiler alert, like this is the part where like stuff that's going to be started to be said. I know there's a live stream, so people are just going to pop in randomly, so someone might pop in and just hear the most spoilery spoil. But I'm going to, if you're not watching this live and you really haven't seen it yet, and you do have the ability to go watch it because you have seen at least up to 13 required to watch it and understand what's going on, but you do get a lot from watching. I think it's very well worth to watch the rest, because it's also implied that was one of the like iterations, and the weird thing is there's so many parallels between the iteration that we watched originally and the one that was actually conclusive. He wasn't sure if he got Cabooses' voice right. Makes me feel like it was one of the simulations. I don't know. Like, it definitely had a conclusive ending, and it I don't know. Oh, speaking of, oh my gosh, there's just so much. Oh my gosh. And my allergies just don't want me to. Oh man. But yeah, when they were telling all the stories to the memory of Sarge dying, which came out of nowhere, and I was like, they are not actually going to. And like, it was kind of just shock and disbelief, like, oh my gosh, he killed off a character, like this character in the final season. And like at first it was like, I don't know, it didn't like really hit me. But when they were standing next to his grave, it like, I don't know, it just hit me hard. Like, and that like immediately after that recapping the entire show basically by telling stories, and you're thinking that they're trying to bring like Church back, and then they bring Tex back, which is amazing because like, oh god, because in the end like they got to spend out some time in the memory unit, and because time is different for them, they could have spent, life. It was so good. It was the thing with Washington, and the whole time. I'm sorry, going off. The whole time. Let me turn my music on. I just realized I don't have my music going. And the whole time it's kind of weird. It's like what's going on with Doc and Washington, and it doesn't really make sense. And like he got it was a little loud. The clock is still going. Anyways, and he got injured, and Doc saved him, and it was just there was something weird going on. Where is like why is Dr. Gray treating him this way? Why is like there this like question of if he's that like he's seeing stuff that isn't there, like, and it makes so much more sense in retrospective because like Doc saying that he doesn't actually work there. Oh hi Hondo. Hondo joined. Hi Mr. Mans. And the whole time, like Doc had passed trying to save him, and I wasn't expecting Doc to be dead, and like that hit like a ton of bricks, and I don't know why, but that made me cry. Like I literally cried the most of of volume. What would that be? 18, I guess, because 0 doesn't count as 18. I wouldn't say unless you count that as 18. Um, I guess you could. I guess you could. So 18, 19. Reconstruction, I think, is what the word that they used this time that started with R. They did a lot. There was. What were all the, I don't even remember. I don't even remember. But you remember like 6, 7, and 8 all had like all three had fancy little names that started with like the letter R. And I can't think of them for the life of me. Recollection was probably one of them. Hondo, get out of the laundry basket, bro. You're being quasies. This song on the album of the music I'm playing always reminds me of Graffiti Kingdom, an older video game I used to play. But yeah, no, that shit hit me like a ton of bricks. I was not expecting Doc to have been dead the whole time, and like, all right, I'm gonna not talk about any more spoils just in case someone does come in. But oh my gosh, it was just so good all the way up till the end. Like they did a really good job. If you guys have ever played Graffiti Kingdom, you know what I'm talking about. This sounds just like the oh, what song is it? I think it's the menu song. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the menu song if I'm remember. Oh my gosh, words are really hard today. I don't know. I just finished like over Red versus Blue, so forgive me if I'm a little out of it. There we go. Also, it's hard to see without getting too close, and I don't want the video down here to be like, if I can avoid it. But unfortunately, this is a little difficult to see. Shit. That was a good. Oh wait, I can save it. Okay. I was a little disappointed that Donut wasn't in it. But, you know, what are you going to do? I don't know. I mean, I get it. Like, Donut's not, like, it has kind of a history of not being there anyways, but, like, all in all, though, I mean, it was, like, it did what it needed to do, you know? 1 second. My dog is really just terrorizing my cat. Ugh. What a little fucker, man. Oh. I don't know. Let me do that. Alrighty. So we can kind of see what we're working with. I don't have it all quite dry. I mean, it's looking okay, though. It's looking okay. Oh, my lord. Our puppy is just... He's not very good about not attacking the cat. Look at him. Now he's all back there like he's nice. Little butt fuck. It's just, I can't believe him, man. He was being so good. He was being so good during the entire time I was watching the movie. And now he's just like, I'm attack the cat. But yeah, red versus blue. The final volume was honestly perfect. It was everything I needed. I'm not gonna lie. Like I am content with what I got. Oop, gonna get real close to the screen here for a second. There we go. Oh, wait, one more time. No, those need to be straight. There we go. Oh, wait, I didn't get... Oh, no. Wait, I accidentally backspaced the star. That's okay. I did it better this time anyways. There we go. Now I just got to do one more. Oh, God, this week has been terrible at work. Oh, my God, the last 2 weeks. I'm sorry I didn't stream. The reason I haven't been streaming is because work has been absolutely atrocious. We had one manager out due to surgery. We had the person who does... We had a manager who's only usually there like a couple hours 3 times a week, is there like basically every day now, just fucking shit up. And like, man, it's been a... And I think, and I'm pretty sure I've mentioned already, but like right now, so I really needed red versus blue. It was, it really, I don't know, it was nice. It was just chill, smoked a blunt, watched the final volume, absolutely bawled the entire... It was so sad. It was not just because like the character's dying or whatever, but like that was sad too. But like it was like definitive end to the show with like all the context behind it, and to the company like shutting down. I don't know. I don't know. It's just it's like it was way better than I could have expected, honestly. It was so good. It was so good. Like I was kind of worried, I'm not gonna lie. See, look, keep being good boys. See, you should be good boys. Yeah. Yeah, especially when you don't take the cat. Yeah, I was a little worried. But honestly, like it was seamless. Like everything was perfect. Like besides maybe having Donut there, which would have been nice. Um, yeah, it was. I don't know. It was very well done. I do wish Lopez was in it a little more. He was just there at the beginning and then not at all. But also, it sounded like Lopez had a different voice as well. Sheila was there, which I'm trying to think of how that works logistically. Oh wait, they probably salvaged Phyllis when they got off the ship. I guess that makes sense. Oh my god, and 479 are making an appearance. One are also made an appearance, but I'm not really too concerned with Red versus Blue Zero. Don't at me. It's fine for what it was, but hashtag not my RVB. Oh man, I need to shave. Um, yeah, no, I don't know. I was really happy to see 479er. I wonder why. What did what did Sheila do that 479er owed her a favor? Did Sheila like help her like get away when everything was kind of going under? What favor would she owe? Man, it was so good. I'm sorry. I keep saying that, but like really, like, come on. Gosh, I don't know. I'm kind of sad I will never be able to watch any more Red versus Blue for the first time ever again. Honda, you better not be going to fuck with the cat. He said, damn right. Just kidding, I don't think so. I don't hear anything. There we go. Just need to shave off a little at the end, but the line is good. Alrighty. Trying to think what else happened. Caboose's voice actor did okay. I mean, there were some lines where I couldn't tell, and I was almost wondering if like they were previous lines um, that they pulled from or something. Also, the fact that the okay, one last story to tell in the trailer was Caboose telling the memory unit stories. Man, I need to, because the thing is I'm rewatching it here in like 2 days with my mother-in-law because I got my mother-in-law to watch Red versus Blue, which is kind of funny. Honestly, the biggest dub ever. But yeah, so it's gonna be really interesting to like knowing everything that I know to go back and watch it. I find that I tend to like the rewatch on stuff better if I like it already. If I don't like it, I'm not gonna rewatch it. I'm not gonna sit through something shitty twice. Um, Alrighty, not bad. Only a few more lines, and I can finally look at the full thing. I mean, I still have to like shade it and add the detail, but it's coming along pretty well. It's coming along pretty well. And the oh my god, the whole thing about memory. And in a way, it was like telling the fan base that like you're like just because the show and the company is disbanding, your memories of it are always going to exist, and how it that company affects and that show affected everyone still will have its impact. You know? I honestly can't. Like literally in my life for the entirety of it. Like not really, obviously. Like obviously I didn't come out of the womb blue. Um, but like I discovered it fairly young. I mean, when the first I only 5 volumes were out, which is pretty late on. Um, actually, it might have only been 4 at that time. Now that I think about it, what time was what? Oh fuck! I don't even know what year that would have been. But my brother showed it to me, and like, what happened? Oh, how did I get on the pencil? But yeah, and then like, oh wow, I don't have any chin lines on him. There we go. And then when I like rediscovered Red versus Blue when they put it on Netflix, and I found out they had 13 volumes, and that viewing experience like literally changed the course of my life. Like watching the 13 volumes of Red versus Blue in their entirety, and most importantly, when I got to volume 8 and the fighting choreograph started. And this was like right before I discovered Ruby, which I think had 2 or 3 volumes at the time. I think it was 2. Um, like no, it might have been. It must have been 3 because Monty would have been passed for a while. Um, but like I don't know that like watching that fight scene in Volume 8, watching the first scene with the car and then the text fight, like I mean it basically it changed everything. It changed what I wanted to do with my life. You know, I wanted to do animated fight scenes. Like that's obviously not just that, but I mean that's a big part of it. Like that was and now it's officially over. Alrighty, is that everything? I think that is. Alrighty. I'm gonna erase that. What is that? Boom, boom, boom. Alrighty, and then once this is colored in, it's gonna look way nicer. Oh man, where am I missing an arm at? Wow. Wow. There we go. That should look a little... There we go. Alrighty, basically now I just gotta shade it in and add the little extra details, and that part's done. Yeah, not too shabby at all. I think going forward, I might try to do a copy of the first frame added to the back, so that way I have green and blue lines from the first and second. So when I'm doing a loop, I can make it a little more. But yeah. Not too bad. Something that's funny, I actually like in terms of where to put the warts at, I go based off of like the original drawing, which both characters have changed a little bit from the original drawing, but I still go based on that for consistency's sake. I do want to show. Can you see? I might here. Pause this. Ooh, hello. All right, can you see? There we go. So that's eventually what I'm going for. I like that. The concept art drawing came out really nice. Alrighty. Oh, I gotta do dishes. I guess I could end the stream here. Yeah, basically just gotta go in and do some fine tuning. Let me go back to sharing this real quick. Pardon, pardon me. So I didn't really think about this before, but yeah, I need to. Wow. Okay, that's gonna take a little bit of time. Is what it is. I'm gonna need to keep a record of the colors. It doesn't seem to change on that. That's a really simple system. That is like such a like so simple, so simple. You know this drawing program. I have a reluctancy to like do like work with new tools. I guess is I don't really know how to explain it, but I have a reluctancy to if I have one way of doing something, it's hard for me to relearn, even though it shouldn't be. So the fact that I've had to like relearn 3 different editing softwares, hell, you know, like I liked Movie Maker on my old stolen computer from the school, or iMovie, I guess, or yeah, I guess it was iMovie or iMovie, yeah, or something like that. But yeah, we should maybe. Do you think does that one look? I mean, that one's kind of hard not to look like that. Kind of has a little bit of a leg kick flip going on. Hopefully, as I, you know, do more walking cycles, I'll get a little more comfortable with it. By the end, the last character in the scene is gonna be looking like perfect, seamless. I'm very curious slash excited to well, I guess to see how I'm gonna do the walk animation on the snake. Hmm. Sorry, I'm just kind of looking at it at this point. All right, I'm probably going to end stuff right here. We'll pause that. We will real quick save that. Nice, all work is saved. Cool. Sorry, I didn't really get a stream for too long. I guess 40 minutes isn't terrible, all things considered. But I got to get going. I just kind of wanted to hop on, talk about my thoughts on Red versus Blue. I guess I didn't really get to talk about it too much. I'll do a little. Um, all right, I'll do a little last minute, real quick, while I'm here. Red versus Blue, the final volume, was really good. Bernie and Matt did an amazing job. the part. Oh my god, I almost forgot to bring like Simmons relieving Griff of duty. I don't know. There's something about it that was just wow. I don't know. It was such a sad ending too. And they didn't really conclude anything, like what they were gonna do next, where they were gonna be. Like, you know, yeah, Griff was leaving, but you know, what was he gonna be doing after? What are, you know, Simmons and Caboose gonna be up to? I don't know, but like it's kind of better that way almost, because like it's kind of like with the Volume 13 ending, like you know they're gonna be okay. That's why, because I'm on gray for some reason. There we go. All right. Anyways, yeah, red versus blue ended really well. Trying to think if there's anything I missed. I mean, unfortunately, it was relatively short, but I feel like they really got a lot in there. I don't know. Text coming back. That like she was based on their memories this time, and they like she always kicked their ass, and now that comes back to help them because they remember her being such a badass, but not all the failure like Leonard did. Oh my god, and the perfect throw, the best throw ever of all time. And at the end of the day, like they still didn't know why they were there, but they were just happy that they got to be there with each other. It's such a good journey. I can't believe that like they really kill off motherfuckers. I mean, I should have expected it, I guess, because it was the final volume, but like and I don't know. The the end reveal with Doc really got me. That came out of nowhere and made me really sad, especially because like I don't know, like Wash and Doc like kind of grew a little bit of a friendship because of like their time like with the meta like hunting after the Reds and Blues, and like I don't know. I don't know. And also I kind of think I like to think of volumes like well obviously volumes 14 are like an epilogue and you can take that with what you will, but volumes 15, 16, and 17 as almost like pseudo canon, right? Because like theoretically, if they were all based on simulations, it was all stuff that theoretically could have been, and like even though I feel like technically it's like that stuff wasn't real, I feel like it still means a lot more than like it definitely doesn't mean nothing. Like yes, technically it wasn't real, none of it actually happened. The like any stuff that happened in that never happened, but like I don't know, it was still like the characters and how they would have been, and there's certain moments in it that I feel like are still valid, I guess, you know, as like I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like it doesn't take away the validity of 15, 16, and 17. It somehow keeps the validity of the good stuff by like not having any of the like less thought about as good stuff being like needing to be canon. I don't know. I really like it because there was a lot in 15, 16, and 17 that I really liked, despite it being having some, you know. So, I don't know. Like, I like that it feels like even though it's like technically didn't happen, it's as likely to have happened and as likely to have been a simulation as the final volume that we just watched. Because, like, they even said in this, how do we know we're not one of the simulations? And he's like, well, you're not. And he's like, well, did you tell all the other simulations that? And he's like, shut up, you know? Um, but like the fact that he like made the comment about Caboose's voice not being made correctly implies that it was one of the simulations. It doesn't have to be, but it could have been. So I like that, like, in a weird way, volume or the final volume is as canon as 16, 17, and 18. So you can kind of just take with what you want with it, you know? And the thing is it kind of in a way implies that you can just assume that 13 was the ending and the simulations did happen, but like they figured it out somehow. And you have to have faith that they figured it out. You don't know which one is real or if either of them are real or if they even actually figured it out after the simulations were all done. But like the end of volume 13, you have to have faith. Um, I don't know. I don't know. It's oh god, they really not only did a great job, but they got me right in the fucking feels. Shit. I just realized I should not have drawn the lines. That's probably gonna help me out though. That's probably gonna be for the better. Because I can redo the lines on the chin. And the eyeball and the stars. God damn it. I really liked how the stars came out. I didn't think about it. I was just thinking that I had to shade, but I forgot I had to like actually color. Um, it's okay though. It's okay. I'll get it. What did I? Okay. Alrighty. Not really. Can't even remember what I did. Oh, hey, I filled out another 10 minutes just by rambling about red versus blue. Um, all right. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I definitely it was nice just chilling, talking. Um, I'm really glad to like finally get on the actual animating stuff. So it's really nice. Everything's kind of coming forward. I'm working on the volume 1 opening right now. So that'll be fun. I'm hoping to get that out as quickly, not as quickly because I want to make it nice, but like relatively soon, and then start on episode 1. But yeah, I don't know. I had a good time. I don't remember what I was gonna say. Oh, I was just gonna say I really enjoyed Red versus Blue. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. If you did watch it, and if you did watch this afterwards. But yeah, I don't know. Either way, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace out, awesome people.